You can only fit so much wood in a Nissan Xterra without breaking the windshield. Oh, that mold. That's it for this side. I actually found the leak. I found the leak, which is the good thing. Can't believe I broke the window. Alright, so I'm back with another video. Yeah, I'm just going to run you through on a few things and what I ran into. The floor is built slightly different than I thought it was. And it's built in a much worse way than I thought it was. So, what it is, that's actually the outside. That's underneath the trailer. What it is, there's a piece of plywood, obviously styrofoam, then a piece of plywood. And it's just sandwiched together with glue. And they lay that on top of... Let me get out of here. They lay that on top of the two frames, one over there, one right here. And see, that's the bottom of that plywood on the inside. And then that floor actually supports the walls and the roof. So it's not that easy. I can't exactly just cut this whole rotten section out, because that's actually what's supporting the walls and the roof. Now there is one support beam going across, but that still doesn't really help me that much. But I've got a plan, and I'm about to actually run out and get some of the stuff that I need. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some metal. I'm actually going to make some extra beams going across. That way I can cut out the section that's rotten. But it's kind of hard to describe, but I'll show you how it's going to work. I'm going to have to actually like cut little strips out. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to go and run and get that. And I'm probably not going to do that today. It's still leaking. So I'm actually going to make a second stop. Well, first stop before that second stop. But anyway. And I've got to actually seal. You can see that's where it's leaking. And you know, I got to seal up there and back there. So I'm going to be up on top of the roof today sealing it. So yeah, that's going to be kind of interesting, because everything might be a little rotten. So I just got to look into it. But yeah, that's what I'm pretty much doing today. Thanks for joining. Just showed up at Ace, and yeah, I gotta get some sealant for the top of the trailer. So yeah, I'm gonna go and run and get that. Alright, so this is it. This is Lexel. This stuff will about stick to anything. It even says it, or is it right there, sticks to wet surfaces. So this is the stuff I want to seal the roof. And if this doesn't do it, I don't know exactly what will. Alright, so on to the next stop. So I'm here at the steel yard. I gotta pick up some steel for the frame that I gotta build on the bottom of the trailer. Yeah, that's pretty sick. I heard that they actually hand-built that boat, like completely from scratch. Yeah. So anyway, let me go and see if I can get some steel. Alright, so they didn't have any steel here. Well, they had some, but it was really kind of chintzy. Yeah, I needed a little bit thicker. So it's Saturday today. They're actually closed, but they kind of stick around the shop to putz around with some things. So yeah, Monday they're open, so I got to call back Monday, and I actually have to have it special ordered because the length I need like a total of 22.5 feet to do what I'm wanting to do. And yeah, so I actually have to have it special ordered, which is pretty cool because it's got to be thick. It's 1.5 by 1.5 tubing that I need, but the side walls have to be like 1/4 inch thick, almost 1/4 inch thick. I really need it pretty strong. They only have like 1/8 inch, but yeah. Anyway, so I've got actually one more stop, and yeah, then I can start sealing the roof. So let's get to it. All right, guys. So this is it. This is the wood I've been storing here. This is at a friend's house in his garage. But yeah, this is old. There's a bunch of here. It's old tobacco barn wood. There was a renovation that somebody was doing, and they didn't need it anymore, so we went and ripped it all out. But yeah, this stuff is like so nice. But I'm gonna put all this, or I'm gonna put most of it in the RV. So I gotta get it out of here, and then I gotta find a place to store it until I actually need it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Well guys, let this be a lesson. You can only fit so much wood in a Nissan Xterra without breaking the windshield. And apparently I passed that amount. Yeah, and that was the result. So, it's not that bad. I mean, the only good thing is I actually had like 6 or 7 cracks on the windshield already. Like chips everywhere, so oh well. All this stuff is going on the roof now. What a day. I got it all nice and strapped. Yeah. That's a bummer. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, yeah, you see like there's cracks all over it. But anyway, I guess that's how a lot of things have to happen to learn to not do something. You gotta, I guess, accidentally break something. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta drop this wood off, and then it's back to the trailer. So I will see you there. I'm back. I dropped off all the wood. The windshield is still cracked. That'll take a while to fix. Okay, so I was talking with a friend of mine, and so this is the wood. Yeah, this is the wood I'm using. It was kind of dark in that other room. That's the wood I'm going to be using. Yeah, for in there on this wall right here, all the way. It'd be on the inside, but that whole wall, like a backsplash accent wall. This is the stuff I'm using, and I want to keep it this color as much as possible. So he recommended this. So I got that. I'm going to paint this, and then when this is drying, I'm going to be up on the roof sealing. So yeah, let me get painting. He said it takes about an hour to dry. And this is like a one coat thing. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do this on my hood. I might get let me get a sheet or something to put underneath it. Workstation 2.0. Yeah, he said you just gotta mix it. I have another screwdriver. Alright, so this is my handy mixer. He said you just gotta mix it and then apply it with just a brush. Let's see how this works. I use this piece of wood because it's got the two different colors. I'm gonna let that dry, and in the meantime I'm gonna be cutting out old sealant and putting in new stuff. And I've got rubber gloves because this stuff is kind of nasty. I changed in case I get some on me, which is probably gonna happen. So yeah, let me get to it. Yeah, there used to be a big shelf here, and then that cabinet used to be up there. But that's the fiberglass, and I finally tore this out. Yeah, that's amazing. So this is the vinyl that is up on the roof, and that's where I'm leaking, right up there, that seam up on top of this. That's that seam. So this is actually like a vinyl, and this vinyl goes underneath this, so that's where it's leaking along this whole seam. So that's what I got to cut out and reseal. The tricky part is going to be cutting this stuff out without damaging this. I mean, this stuff will pretty much seal anything, but I want to keep the damage to a minimum. And yeah, it's pretty sticky. That's amazing. It's like, that's amazing. It's almost like a putty. Okay, so just after a few minutes, really, yeah, I got that much done. I mean, really, it's not bad. Just gotta go and look for another scraper, make it a little bit easier. But yeah, I actually found the leak. I found the leak, which is the good thing. I was a little concerned where it was coming from, but I mean, once I pulled that shelf down, it was like, oh yeah, that's it right there. So yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna seal around all these things. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do it as extensively as this, because this was, I mean, like, you can look in there, like you can clearly see into it. So yeah, that's good. And so yeah, I'm gonna go and find another scraper. I thought this was a plastic strip, but it's actually aluminum. Okay, this cannot be a good idea. I'm like on top of this, and as you can see, it's kind of flexible. But anyway, yeah, I definitely found the leaks. Like, there's a gap right there, and like it's just all cracked up. It doesn't seal anymore. So yeah, look how much I've already pulled out all this. So it's coming along. Yeah, it's coming along. This stuff sticks way better to this vinyl than it does this fiberglass. It's kind of interesting. You know, it's kind of interesting. This side over here is much worse than the other side. I'm almost thinking it was actually leaking from this side and just running that way and actually coming through the trailer over there. Because I mean, that looks pretty bad. I'm gonna have to replace all that. And then this one's really bad. Like, I mean, there's barely anything in there. Like, I mean, you know, that's underneath it right there. And this thing is what seals these two together. That's the seam. So yeah, I mean, compared to the other side, there's really nothing over here. Yeah, thought that was interesting. I mean, it hardly matters. I'm gonna seal the whole roof anyway, but yeah, thought it was interesting. I made up this kind of cleaning solution. It's just Dawn and water, but yeah, just trying to clean it all. Actually, the Dawn seems to take up some of this old sealant right there. Seems to work pretty well. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of clean this up, and then I have some towels over there. I'm gonna dry it off as best as I can, and then I may seal it today, just depending on how wet it is. I know that stuff sticks to like anything, but I want to make sure the conditions are really, really good, because I don't want this leaking again. I washed it. Now I've got a hair dryer, barely enough cord, if you can see it. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of speed up the drying process. That way I can get it sealed tonight. I just finished drying it with the hair dryer. It did actually an amazing job. So now I get to seal it. That's it for this side. Alright, so finished sealing that joint. Yeah, so I think that'll be it for today. Yeah, I'm gonna let this stuff dry. I actually didn't look. Oh wow, it cures completely in 1 to 2 weeks. I was thinking just like 24 hours or something. But anyways, this is tack free in 30 minutes. But yeah, so I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit and check it periodically. I may have to do another layer. For now, I think that'll do it. By the way, this stuff smells like shoe goo. I don't know if you've ever used shoe goo before, but it kind of smells. And it dissolves. It dissolves gloves. So yeah, don't get it on your hands. Actually, I almost forgot. This wood. That's treated, and that's not. You really can't tell the difference. But that was the idea of that treatment, or that stain. Actually, you can see it right there, right in the middle. Yeah, it was supposed to darken it just a little bit, but yeah, it might be a little dark inside, but at least this might get the idea a little bit. Oh, it's really dark here. But yeah, this is going to go on this wall, and this is going to cover this whole wall, so it's going to be like backsplash. Yeah, but I'm even going to go up to there, all the way down. So let me get back in the light. That about does it for today's video. Actually, I got quite a lot accomplished today. Yeah, just got to order the steel for the cross braces, and I'll explain that more once I get the steel on hand. Can't wait to see if that fixed the seal. Yeah, maybe, hopefully it fixed the leak, but I still have to do the other side, the back side. But yeah, I mean, got a lot done. And so anyway, guys, thanks for joining, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking around, clicking on this video and everything. So just remember, always be positive and be humble. Can't believe it broke the window.